Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm gonna just say hi on video and then turn it off. I didn't. Hi,
Okay. Hi.
how are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
Oh my God, of course, of course. Um, I'm delighted you're a girl. Nice to meet you. I saw Ben
Oh,
or
go
Ben or B or what's
B. Yeah.
so I didn't know. B, cool. I love
Yes.
it. Um,
Um. Yeah. My Discord server. We have like a lot of new younger fans. As if it's
mhm.
okay with you, I'm just gonna like jump into asking questions. Um.
Oh my God, of
So,
course, of course.
yeah, how does it feel to be the face of such a popular character, like even so many years on?
Oh wow. It feels wonderful. I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful I got to be a part of something so cool and so popular.
Mhm.
I I had no idea when I went into
Yeah,
it.
cool. So, a lot of people were really interested in the auditioning process, if you like how that happened, if you auditioned or if they just like knew you and wanted to work with you.
Yeah, for sure. So, they did do some sort of it wasn't like an audition where you had to go act and perform or anything. It was
Mm-hmm.
like a little bit of a mini interview where you
Mm-hmm.
show up and just chat with them a little bit. And I know they looked at a lot of different people and were like considering a lot of different faces.
Yeah.
But of course they were looking at people who were already like in the industry, like
Yeah.
actors and voiceover artists and people who are kind of in that world.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I showed up at the offices of Valve in Bellevue, Washington, and I like chatted with a few folks and took some photos and then left. So there was sort of a little bit of an interview. So I like to think
Okay.
that, I like to think that they were considering at least a little bit of our like essence and
Yeah.
personality and the whole thing. So yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. I think they did an amazing job picking you, like your face, and like I know we don't get to hear Chel's voice, but even your voice, a lot of people have said like she sounds exactly how I would imagine Chel.
That's cool.
uh,
That's sweet.
which kind of leads me into my next question was, would you ever want to give voice to Chel if that became an opportunity? I know that they were considering at one point at the end of Portal 2 having Chelsea a single line. Did they ever talk to you about that or anything?
They never did talk to me about it, but heck yeah, I'd be so happy. I'd be like, oh my God, let me figure it out. There'd be a little bit of pressure, but
Yeah.
so
um,
mm.
yeah.
Did you start this forum because you're a Portal fan and you were playing the games and all that, and so you gathered this group together and you put it on
Yeah.
Facebook?
Yeah,
Or
it's on Discord.
mm-hmm.
I played Portal. I played Portal 2 when it came out, and then played Portal as well. So it's been many years. A lot of the people who are in the Discord are actually really young fans, which I think is really cool. That like,
Ah,
it's constantly getting new attention. Like, so many more people are playing it all the time. And I think it's really cool. The fandom is still very much alive, like fan art, fanfic still happening.
yeah.
Um,
I love, by the way, I saw that question in there. I love seeing all the fan art and fan pics. So please,
okay.
like, share, send it, anything. I love seeing it. It makes me so
Yeah,
happy.
that's awesome. I'm sure people are excited because they're like, oh, what if she's seen our fan art? Yeah. I know
It's so nice.
I've drawn quite a bit of fan art, read a lot of fanfic, so yeah.
Wait, you have to share it with me. I'd love to see it
Okay. I
and
would
read it.
I would be so excited. I haven't written anything, but yeah, I'll totally share with you.
Okay.
But yeah, our Discord server, this might be like a little bit silly. It's targeted towards shippers. Do you know what shipping is?
No, no, wait, I don't. I don't. I was thinking
Okay.
traditional
It's
strippers.
no. Shipping is like when you want like
Oh,
two
shippers.
characters to be
Yes.
together.
Okay. I thought you said strippers.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no, no.
God. so
No.
funny. I was like, oh, there's a fan base of strippers. That's really cool.
I'm sure there is, but that's not what this one's about. It's about shippers who specifically like Chell and Wheatley together, but we also like, we like all the relationships. We enjoy all the characters. We talk about everything Portal related. So yeah, that's that's kind of what the Discord is about. But we're just kind of like we love Portal in general and love talking about it.
That is so cool. I love
Uh,
that. I love that so much.
um, so like some other questions we wanted to ask was, what do you think Chel's been up to since she escaped Aperture?
Oh man, I don't know. There's a lot of questions like that that I'm so curious to hear from like you and other people on because I
Hmm.
don't know it well enough, you know? Like
Oh, okay.
I haven't played the games, but what do you
You
think?
haven't. Oh my gosh. Well,
I
there's.
tried. It was too hard for me, but I also it was like a year, it was years later, right? And
Hmm.
then I tried the co-op version
Hmm.
and I just kept getting stuck
Oh.
and and I just yeah, I would love to actually play it one of these days
Oh,
because
okay.
of all
Yeah.
the lore and the stories and everything. But yeah, what do you think Shell's up to?
There's so many difference of opinions because of like what's happening in Half-Life as well as connected to what's happening in Portal. So there's people who think that the world is just like completely destroyed and like she's coming out and is going to have to deal with this post-apocalyptic situation. I think that she found a nice little town and settled down and is like having a sweet life and it is no troubles, like no drama, just like chilling.
That's awesome. That is funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I can see how both scenarios could totally play out. So.
Yeah. I just want her to have no stress. I want her to get the chance to relax.
Seriously.
Yeah.
No. GLaDOS will find her anyways.
Oh no, yeah. Uh, that brings up another good question is like you said you didn't play the games, but do you have any opinions about her relationships with Gladys and Wheatley? I don't know how familiar you are with either or with Wheatley, but yeah.
I'm not that familiar, but it's really funny that you said that the channel was shipping, or not
Yeah.
channel, it's Discord with
Yeah.
Wheatley because Wheatley is my favorite character
Oh
from the little bit
yay.
that I played.
Oh
And
my
I
god.
was like, oh, should I say that? That's so funny. I had no idea.
That's awesome. Yeah,
So,
I love him too. Like I love Gladys as well. They're both such amazing characters. Wheatley is just I love Wheatley's so funny. Just like I would when I first played it, I sat and listened to every single thing he said, just like let him go through all his voice lines.
yeah,
Yeah. Um,
exactly. Yeah.
it's really cool to hear that you like him as much as we do. Um, yeah. So let me look through what I have asked and what I haven't. Um, so do you have, well, I don't know that he's your favorite character. Do you have another character that you really like or whoever your favorite character is?
Oh man. Well, it's got to be GLaDOS in second. I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard to, have your favorite be your person who makes your life miserable, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's too hard for me to separate the person behind GLaDOS because she's so cool.
Oh,
McLean. So it's
you've
like,
met her?
yeah, she's just a like awesome person and so fun. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to separate. She's just, and
Yeah.
she kind of there's these moments where she reminds me of GLaDOS. Like she has
Yeah.
these, like she's really nice and really cool, but she has these like moments where I'm like, oh, I get it. So
That's
yeah.
so cool. Yeah, some people
Mhm.
were wondering like if you'd gotten to meet any people who worked at Valve, if you've gotten to meet Ellen McLean, Stephen Merchant, and got to talk with them. Like
Yeah, you know what's so funny is so Ellen and I only met once, and it was at the
Mhm.
wrap party for Portal 2, I believe.
Okay.
And we did a couple of photos and like got to meet, and that was really fun. And
Hmm.
then I don't know a few months ago when I did my first con,
Hmm.
the one in Seattle, the gaming expo,
Uh-huh.
she and I met and and we just like bonded, and we were on stage together doing the Orange Box panel, which is
Oh,
what we're
cool.
doing in New York
Oh,
at the Retro Game Con in Syracuse in October, which is gonna be super
yes,
cool.
yes.
Um, but here's what's so funny is we were having some conversation about like NASA and, you know, just all sorts of stuff. And she's like, "Well, you've worked for NASA." And I'm like, "No, I haven't, but that'd be awesome. I totally would love to." And she's like, "No, remember we did that like she's like, we did that not commercial, but like a industrial video together, and you were the actress who played Shell." And I'm like, I don't remember that. That's really weird. I feel like I'd remember if I, because there's
Yeah,
very few times in my life that I've actually had to like dress up, not had to, but that I've actually
yeah,
worn Shell's clothing and
yeah.
everything. And so she like goes through all this trouble to find this video, and she
Uh-huh.
shows it to me at the gaming expo. And she's like, "See, you go over to the computer. You work at NASA." I'm like, "That's not me."
Oh, it's just someone
That's
else.
another, it was just another actor that like, you know, looked similar and was like dressed
Oh.
in a lab coat. And she was like, "Oh." So
Oh,
funny.
that's interesting because yeah, I've never heard of that video. So
Yeah, it was probably like a Microsoft video or something, because we were
okay,
in that Seattle sphere where everything is like Microsoft. And
yeah,
yeah, but it was really funny because I was like, I think I'd remember if, you know, I was playing Shell.
yeah.
So
So how many times do you think you've gotten to like dress as her and play her?
twice.
Twice.
Twice,
Okay.
yeah. One was the Lego Dimensions. There was like a Lego Dimensions promotional video or
Yeah.
ad, right? That
Mhm.
um and then there was one time, I mean, when I actually, that's probably the only time, because when I did the sessions for Portal 1 and Portal 2,
Mhm.
Portal 1, I was wearing like an orange jumpsuit, but I didn't
Mhm.
have everything. And
Yeah.
then Portal 2, I wasn't wearing the clothes at all. So only that
Oh,
one time. Only Lego Dimensions, technically.
okay. Wow.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, we were actually wondering if you came back for Portal 2 to model again.
I
So that's
did,
so
yeah.
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And it was a whole different process. There was a lot more um kind of like light art, like three-dimensional photography and
mhm.
everything. With the first one, they just did regular photos, and then Bay Rate from Valve like took that and made like a maquette, like a physical three-dimensional like uh, like a model, and then
Yeah.
put it into the computer in 3D, and then made Shell. But like with Portal 2, it was different. It was like photography all around, and
Oh, wow.
like studio experience, and the facial expression index. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
what that is, but
Not really.
he Bay had, I think Bay came up with it, but it was like 11 facial expressions that you do that allow you to animate in a computer a person kind of like doing any kind of conversation or talking.
Okay.
And they're not based on emotion, so it's not like acting, it's not like happy, sad, whatever. It's like,
Mhm.
make your face as wide as you possibly can and hold it for 5 seconds, and then scrunch your face as much as possible, and that, you know, like it's just really weird facial expressions.
Okay. That's
So
cool. That makes me
yeah,
wonder if they had planned to have her be more expressive and then ultimately because she mostly just has the one expression throughout the whole game. I don't
right.
think she ever changes it. So I wonder if like maybe
Mhm.
they had planned something but ended up getting scrapped. That would have been so cool to see.
Totally.
Yeah, I would
I
have
know. Maybe they did intend on doing that one last line in the in, you know,
yeah.
having her speak once or something, and then it just
Yeah.
went away. Yeah, I don't know. So
Oh, I know. I kind of wish that happened. But also we love the game as is. So, oh, I guess I know the answer to this question was there's a lot of mods for Portal games. There's Portal Stories Mel, Portal Revolution. Have you ever tried your hand at any of those?
I don't know what those are. I've never heard of
Oh,
it before. I feel so embarrassed saying that. But what is it? What are
no,
they? They're
that's
just like,
okay. They're completely fan-made games based off of Portal mechanics and and set in like Aperture. And they have original characters and voice acting, and they're really cool. They're like very professionally made for just being completely fan-made. Yeah.
wow.
Um,
And do I have to play them on an Xbox or through Steam or that sort of thing, or can I
You can
find them
download
elsewhere?
it. You can download it through Steam. That's how I played. I download it through Steam. As long as you have Portal 2, I believe, you can download these games and like also play them.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
they're really cool. Portal Stories Mel, people, it can be a little difficult. But I think Portal Revolution was pretty good. There's a lot of them out there. So if you I can send you a list. I honestly I'm also a little embarrassed because I haven't played that many, even though I've been such a big fan for many years. I pretty much only played Revolution and I haven't finished Mel, even though Mel's the more popular one and has been out for a very long time. So we're both kind of on the same like
Nice.
level.
I'm gonna look into it. I'd love to play. You know what's so funny? This is also embarrassing, but maybe I'm like a person who just shares a lot. I don't know. Um, I I don't have Portal to play it
Oh.
on Steam. Like the time that I played, I think that Valve had given me some sort of like link to use, and it was so many years ago. So I
Yeah.
should just actually go buy the game and play it. I don't have, yeah, I don't know. I have like a
It's not.
PlayStation and things,
Yeah.
but I don't, yeah. So, um, yeah, there's some steps, but that's okay. I would love to
Yeah.
play these like mods. I think that's so cool that people went out
Yeah.
there and actually made something. Like, I so much respect for that. I think it's so cool.
I think
So,
it's very cool. It just
yeah,
shows how much love there is for these games out there. Um,
totally.
yeah, yeah, Portal's on sale like all the time for like $5. They're always giving it
I
away.
am totally gonna go get one and figure it out and then figure out how to play a mod. Yeah.
So there's characters inside of Portal that are called personality cores. You put them on Gladys at the end of the first game or Wheatley at the end of the second game. So they're basically just like there's the anger core, the intelligence core, the fact core, and they're silly. But if you were a personality core, what do you think your function would be? What would you be your personality?
Me as myself or me
As
as Chell?
as yourself, or if
As
you want to answer
myself.
both.
Oh my gosh. Possibly the curiosity core because I'm
Okay.
so curious about everything in this world, and I'm just like that like life is so cool because there's just so much in this world to explore. So maybe
Yeah,
that. Or
that's cool.
explorer, something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Explorer. Yeah.
Hmm.
Curiosity Core is actually one of the ones that's in the game.
Mm,
Yeah, so that's really
that's
cool.
perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's talk about a little bit about like your personal projects. Like, what are you working on right now? If
Right
you
now
can
I'm
share.
sitting outside of Mattel. Wait, you can see. Can you see the truck that's pulling up next to me says Mattel?
Oh,
Anyway,
it's a little too white, but
yeah, it's a little too blown out. I'm working on a stop motion series for the first time
Ooh.
ever, and it
Oh.
is the funnest, coolest thing I've ever seen. Like,
Hmm.
I'm just again, I feel so lucky like that I got to direct on a stop motion series because I've wanted to do stuff in animation and games forever,
Yeah.
and it's so hard to break into as a director. And it's with it's with the little Polly Pockets. I don't know if
Hmm.
you know the toy. It's like a little
Yeah.
girl toy. Um, but we're doing so many fun, creative things like space and cars and
Ooh.
just like all these little fun things. And it's a lot of work. And I work on a studio stage every day right now, and I have
Hmm.
two different animators, and like it's really fun and cool. And they both
Yeah.
come from Robot Chicken, so they are like so smart and they know how to
Oh,
do this stuff really well. And I'm learning so fast and so much fun stuff. It's like
yeah.
it's a joy.
That that's
So
super cool. I know we have like a lot of people who are interested in animation. I went to school for animation. I know someone else, one of the other mods in the server just graduated for animation. Yeah,
that's great.
so yeah, I think that's really cool. We're excited to see what you do. Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
what do you think your favorite project that you've ever worked on is?
Okay, so one of my favorite, well, on the game side, one of my favorites as a voiceover artist and a motion capture artist, one of my favorites was Fear. Um, and I think it was, oh my gosh, I'm not even remembering. I think it was one and two,
Mm-hmm.
not two and three. Yeah, one and two, Project Origin. Yeah. um because of doing the motion capture along with the voice, like there's
Yeah.
just so much fun there, and it was
Mm-hmm.
so weird and crazy and scary, and like it was so fun to be so creepy and so scary and
Yeah.
like and do all these crazy flailing things. So I loved that.
Yeah.
And then as a director, I uh I got to work on this TV show for Disney Plus called Disney Insider.
Mm-hmm.
um and we did a lot of episodes that were, I don't know how I ended up with them, but I was the director that ended up with a lot of episodes at the actual Disney parks.
Oh,
And
fun.
because it was like around the time of COVID, like, and everything too, it was like
Mm-hmm.
empty. So at night, although at night the parks light up with like trucks and like people landscaper, it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like it's
Worship.
alive. It's very much alive at night. But like we had Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to
Mm-hmm.
ourselves one
Yeah.
night, and I got to film and pick the rides, like do all the things that we wanted to do in the video. Us, and I had Bobby Moynihan in the video, and
Mm.
like it was a dream. Like that and the Haunted
Yeah.
Mansion was another episode that I did, and just to me the magic of being there and having it just to yourself for a whole
Yeah.
night and filming it in a way that makes it look magical and beautiful as well, just like, and having control over the lighting and stuff. I was just like, oh my god, like the ships at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge are just gorgeous,
Yes.
and like the whole area is amazing. It's like being on another planet. You're just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's so
That's really cool. I can
cool.
relate. I worked at Haunted Mansion. Um,
Mhm.
yeah. So I would be there after hours completely alone and I'd be like, this is amazing. So I totally
Yes.
get where you're coming from. I actually still have my costume that I'm not supposed to have. uh,
Nice. I got lost that night in the Haunted Mansion in the like
mhm,
basement. It was my
mhm.
first shoot, and I was like,
Oh
a
wow.
little nervous, your first shoot, you're like, ah.
Yeah.
It was my very first shoot with them, and I was like trying to find something, and I ended up getting down in the basement where there's like all these like electrical, like
Yeah.
power things for different
Yeah.
parts of the park, and I
Mhm.
couldn't get out, and I was like, oh my God, it was so crazy. Have you been
Yeah.
down there?
Yeah. Well, I didn't go to the maintenance bay in the Haunted Mansion. I did at other rides I worked for. But I'm not sure if you're talking about that or if you're talking about the corridors. Were you in Disney World or were you in Florida or California?
California.
Okay, okay. So I haven't been there, obviously, like specifically. I was in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's so
Yeah.
fun. Cool that you work there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
I
it's
love
cool
it.
that you got to film there. That's really awesome.
I
Yeah.
know, I would love to do more of that. That was really like truly special. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, so just like what do you like to do in your free time? If you have
Ooh,
free time.
I know I don't, but I love backpacking and camping.
Oh,
So I love
cool.
being in nature.
Yeah.
And I love going to the desert as well,
Hmm.
and travel if whenever possible. And
Hmm.
yeah. And
Cool.
then, of course, like those days when you just want to watch movies all day and
Of
that
course.
too. So, hmm
Yeah. That makes sense
and
because you're saying like, oh, go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say, and play a game every once in a while or something
Yeah.
too. So yeah.
Yeah, because you were saying like, oh, maybe the Explorer Corps. So that would be cool because you like to go and travel and do hiking and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Do you have a favorite director?
I have a lot of favorite directors. I love Zemeckis and Spielberg and Scorsese and Christopher Nolan and
Hmm.
just yeah, so many. Darren Aronofsky, like a lot of different ones. Milos
Yeah,
Forman. Yeah, I just love movies so much. So
that's
yeah.
cool.
Hmm.
What movies do you think like inspire you to want to make? make movies or shows?
Ooh. Um, Again, so many. I
Mm-hmm.
have this weird like love for Amadeus. It's like a classic film about Mozart, and I just love that movie so much. And I'm I love Aliens, and I love the original Jurassic Parks,
Oh yeah.
and those kind of movies I just love so so much.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll
totally.
have to I'll have to check out Amadeus. I haven't heard of that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's a little intense. It's a little
Oh,
intense. And
okay.
I do love like Braveheart as well and Gladiator, like the original Gladiator and stuff like that. So like
Cool.
I'm a fan of those like big epics. I do love
Yeah.
that. And then I like a lot of science fiction too that's totally wacky as well, like the
Mhm.
Arnold Schwarzenegger Running Man and Total Recall and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
If you got to play Portal, you'd probably enjoy it because it is like this really wacky sci-fi world.
I
It's
probably would. I tend to like games where I love zombies and stuff. I kind of tend to like
oh
zombies and certain like really dark worlds, but
oh
I
like
don't
a
know.
horror maybe?
Like Resident Evil kind of stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
um Wow, there's been like talking about a Portal movie in the past. Have you thought about that? Would you be interested in working on something like that if it ever came around?
I definitely would. I'd be thrilled to find some sort of way to be involved. I think that'd be the coolest thing ever. So yeah.
We'd petition for you.
Ah, thank you. Yay. That would be awesome.
Yeah. I think we covered a lot of the more popular questions. I had some that were a little bit less asked, but if we have
Okay.
time, we still could get to them.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
okay,
I still
yeah.
have some more minutes. Hmm.
Okay, cool. Um, do you have a favorite dog breed?
Favorite dog breed?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's such a fun question. I love that so much. I've never had an Irish Wolfhound, but I think they're so cool. I would
Uh,
love to have an Irish Wolfhound. I think they're really neat. Um, yeah, I think that'd be cool.
okay. Cool. Do you
Hmm.
have a
But
dog?
I love all dogs. Oh, I
Yeah.
love dogs. I I lost my doggy last
Oh,
Christmas. It was so
oh
sad. He
no,
was my
yeah.
baby. He was 12
Hmm.
years old and all this stuff. He had, cancer at the end, and it was just a rough battle. But he was the sweetie. He
Hmm.
was a Chihuahua Shepherd, weirdest
Hmm.
mix ever. So like the total like small body Chihuahua face or whatever,
Yeah.
and bigger body like a shepherd. So
Oh,
super
that's
cute.
interesting.
Um, and then I just fostered this really sweet dog named Petey, who looks like
Mhm.
Petey from the Little Rascals. He's like white
Oh.
with the eye patch.
Hmm.
Um, and I picked him up on the way home from a shoot because he was going to be euthanized. He was abandoned at the airport at Los Angeles at LAX airport, and
Hmm.
he has heartworm. So they
Hmm.
needed someone who could pick him up right away and take care of him while he's like having medication. So I just fostered Petey, and he was so
Okay.
sweet. Yeah.
Cute. Did he get adopted?
He went to another foster, actually, one
Okay.
that's like a trainer, because
Oh,
he
okay.
definitely had a lot of behavior stuff. And I
Yeah.
was trying really hard to be, great with him, but he was the sweetest. Oh my God, just the sweetest dog in the world. So he needs a good family. He needs to be
Okay.
adopted by somebody amazing. I literally was like, oh, maybe I could adopt him later because he's so sweet. But if there's somebody out there looking for just the sweetest love bug ever
Mhm.
in, California, oh, he's so cute. I have a million
Yeah.
photos too. So anyway,
Yeah. Send photos. I'll pass it along. That would be awesome. I mean, he sounds like such a sweetheart. I'm not in California, unfortunately.
uh, where are you? Are you in
I'm
Florida?
in
No.
I'm in Washington.
Oh, Washington State?
Yeah. So I moved
Nice.
here. I just moved here 3 months ago. So
Oh, yay. It's nice
yeah.
down there. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um, what do you think has been the most unexpected moment of your career?
Oh my gosh. Unexpected. There are so many unexpected moments. Uh, I guess I have a funny story that's kind of like I directed a feature biopic film, like now almost 2 years ago. It's not even out yet, but
Oh, okay.
um, our first 2 days of filming were at Universal Studios, and we weren't even a big budget, but we filmed at the Universal Studios New York backlot,
Hmm.
and which was like just mind blowing to me, like going to this lot and seeing where they film like Back to the Future, like that whole square where the the clock tower and everything, and just like walking around during the scout. I was just in awe. I was like, I can't believe I'm gonna film here. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just like that feeling. Um, but it was so funny because I went by myself like early one day, me with my little backpack on, and I'm
Yeah.
ready to, film that day. And I got lost and I couldn't find New York. And I was
Oh.
on like some set that's kind of near Jaws. Like it's kind of like, it was like, I think like a European town or something, but I was trying. So I was like, I don't know. I just got out of my car in the wrong spot. And so I
Hmm.
like take out my phone and I'm like, I call the production designer and be like, hey, can you help me figure out how to get to New York? Like I'm so lost. And around the corner comes a tour bus, like the Universal Studios tour bus
Oh.
full of people, and I'm alone with my
Uh-huh.
backpack on and the phone, and they won't go by, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is like kind of the coolest, weirdest moment of my life. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I love this, and I'm so nervous. Let me hide. I literally was like ah, but I was also so just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting to film here, just like that kind of excitement. So yeah. But it's a totally different story when you film there, with a budget like ours, because literally putting in like a street lamp or a street meter or something, like anything you want to fill the world with is like
Mhm.
$2,000 for a street lamp.
Oh. Oh my God.
Like anything. It's like, so the
Yeah.
background of our stuff is like very empty. It was like very
Oh.
strategic about like, I can look that direction because we have some cars parked over there and we put some trash on the ground, but
Oh
we
my.
can't look that way, so it was very like calculated, but it
Wow.
was it was just like such a memorable thing for me. Like I'll never forget it because I love Back to the Future and Jaws and like all that stuff, and
Yeah.
it was like wild. So
Yeah. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, it's got to be cool to just walk around those sets and see everything.
yeah, it's just amazing. And I love the parks. I love going to those parks and having
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely been to the parks many, many times being growing for up in Florida. So I totally get it. Like it's just fun to be in a different world.
Hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Totally.
Um, there was one question I just loved how it was worded, so I'm gonna repeat it. It,
Okay.
it says, picture this. You're stuck in stasis for 50 plus years. You wake up and you find yourself starving. What's the first thing you would eat?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It'd be so hard not to want everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, my two comfort foods. Oh man. Yeah, I wouldn't say sushi because I love sushi, but it wouldn't be the first thing. I'd be like, it'd probably be like Chinese food or pizza.
Okay.
One of the two, because those are my two comfort foods. Like those are the foods I played back in the day when I played a lot of video games and stuff too, or like that I just, yeah, just I love, like, oh man, like a huge thing of
Yeah.
amazing sugary delicious Chinese food, or like a pepperoni pizza.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
one of those
both
two.
both really good choices. You really can't go.
Right, what would you pick? What would you pick?
Probably mac and cheese. It's my favorite food
Mm,
to eat all the time.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's a good choice too.
Yeah.
I love it.
Um, let's see. Well, you mentioned that you used to play a lot of video games. I know we've talked about a little bit about what kind you like to play, but do you have a favorite?
I have, yes. So Baldur's Gate was my favorite, and Resident
Mm-hmm.
Evil. Those were like top two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then in VR, I absolutely love Path of the Warrior. Like
Mm-hmm.
it is the most fun thing ever. I just love that game.
Okay.
Yeah. So, definitely that.
Yeah.
But
I'm not much of a gamer, so I have not played any of those. Which I
oh,
know.
one more.
Oh,
Inside. Have you ever played Inside?
uh,
Oh, it's a side scroller. So,
okay.
yeah. So
Um,
you're not much of a gamer, but you like Portal?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
I mostly
Because the
play
story and
the story, the characters. I mostly play puzzle games when I do play games.
cool.
So before Portal, my favorite game was Myst. Have you heard of Myst?
I've heard of Myst, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Inside is a puzzle game. It's
Yeah. I should
really
check that out.
unique. It's made by the same people who made Limbo. So I
Oh,
don't know if you've heard
okay.
of that, but
Yes, I
it's
have.
so weird and cool. Like it's
Hmm.
just, yeah, it's fun.
Cool. I'll definitely check that one out. Um, so I know you talked a little bit about it, but I just want to make sure everyone knows again, like about the convention you're going to be at in
Oh yeah.
October. So let's what are the details with that? What are is Ellen McLean going to be there? How are you doing panels?
Yes, yes, the entire crew from Team Fortress is going to be there. It's a
Cool.
full orange box panel, and they are the funnest people to watch on a panel because they're so interactive. They
Hmm.
sing, they like talk to the audience. Like it's so much fun, and I feel so cool when I'm with them. Like they're like the cool kids, and so funny because they're like
Hmm.
practically like being with an improv troupe. Like oh my god, they're so funny.
Yeah.
And it's in October. It's like October, the weekend of October 11th and 12th, like that weekend. And it's in
Hmm.
Syracuse, New York, and it's called the Retro Game Con, I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
And it looks like so much fun. And I don't do the whole con thing a lot. Like
Yeah.
this will be my third, and I'm really excited. And
Hmm.
I've never not, the East, like New York, that's gonna be amazing. And
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet new fans out there and hang out with Ellen and that group again. Like they're just so cool.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get some people to head out there and meet you. That'd be
Thank
awesome.
you. Yeah, I love
Um,
that.
yeah.
Bring your fan art so I can see it too. If they have some
Oh,
fan art that I haven't seen,
yeah.
I'd love that.
Have to
So,
see about getting a plane ticket because it sounds like a lot of fun.
oh my God, please do. Please come. It would be so great to meet you in person. That would be so
Yeah.
great.
Oh,
Mhm.
I would be so excited to meet you.
Yeah, me too.
Um, yeah.
I gotta go. I'm actually a minute late for work now,
Oh,
but
okay. Thank you so much for talking to us.
of course.
So excited. You have a great day.
It, oh no, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, sorry. I realized I had to shut my car off because it was beeping and then,
Um,
but it's the phone audio to the phone. So
oh, okay.
I-
I can hear you
yeah.
now. Yeah, you have a great day.
Thank you so much, Shelby. It was wonderful meeting you. And, hi to everybody. I appreciate it. It's so cool that you have that Discord server and everything. I just love it.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye.